All right, folks, if you follow us on Twitter at FetchYourNews, show them how to follow us. Josh, I just sent you this clip. I want you to put it up when I tell you, okay? I want you to, okay. So here's what, all right, let's go to the website, okay? Josh going to go to the website, okay, and then let's click on Lumpkin County. Go to Fetch Your News, click on Lumpkin County. All right. Now, just so you can find this, you can look for yourself. Go to FetchYourNews.com, click on Lumpkin County. Josh is going to do that. And then click on Antifa threatens to disrupt American Patriot rally in Dahlonega, okay? Right. Yeah, I got that. That's for if you want it right there. If you go there, the first thing you're going to get is get updates from Team FYN Sports. If you want to keep up with everything happening on Team FYN Sports, you can sign up there. All right, let's go. So you go to Antifa threatens to disrupt American Patriot rally in Dahlonega. Right there, click on that. Now, hundreds of local, state, federal law enforcement officers are bracing for the possibility of a violent confrontation during an American Patriot rally. That's what they named it, I guess, when they got their permit or whatever. We'll talk to Bill to support President Donald Trump on Saturday, September 14th. All right? So you're going to have all kinds of people come out. All right? You're going to have the white supremacists, all the above. Let's not go there. But there is the article. You could go down. You could check it out, okay? And you can see Antifa's representation for or reputation for violence. There's the sheriff at the bottom. Let's go down to the bottom. They can read the article when they get a chance. Lumpkin County Sheriff Stacy Gerard said that there would be heavy law enforcement presence for the Trump rally. I have nothing against either group. I'm hoping the event will be peaceful, but we will enforce the law. So there's enough to where they have comments from the sheriff of Lumpkin County ready to go. Now, so, Bill, I love you, but damn, what the hell am I going to do with you? That's Bill Johnson over there. Check it out. Now go to 48. This is Atlanta anti-fascist, Antifa. So this is Atlanta Antifa. Maybe we may get the googly eye, the boggle girl, the AOC down here. But here's what they wrote about us. Fetch Your News, a right-wing news site for North Georgia, took a break about warning about fluoridization or whatever. I can't get it. Up in Towns County, the city of Hiawassee, they're taking a vote on about fluoride in the water. So obviously they went there. They took a break about water fluoride and deep state corrupt corporate media. They got that right, baby. Right, Josh? Deep state corporate corrupt media, they got that right, to publish about an upcoming rally in Dahlonega and Antifa opposition. Propaganda piece is circulated wildly at predictable results. And then they tag our story. But there's two takeaways. Right-wing news site of North Georgia, and they got the deep state. I took a break from deep state corporate corrupt media. I love it. So, if you watch Antifa, holy moly, Batman, take that off. Bill, what the hell have you gone and done now? Oh, he shoots my nerves, but I love him. I love the guy, man. All right. So, while your kids are dying in the street, while they're shooting little black babies and black young 15-year-olds that will not return to school, while the gangs are selling crack on the corner, 12-year-old kids, instead of looking for their first job at McDonald's, while you cannot stop methamphetamines and opiate addiction in this country, the corruption continues. The crisis in America, as CNN sees it, today at 5, number 47. Now, how, they're probably sitting around patting themselves on the back over at CNN, saying, how do you think we would ever guess there would be a hurricane on the same night? Why, timing. This must be karma. This must be like the stars aligning. The stars are aligned. I can't do it, man. Holy smoke. Climate crisis and these jackasses. So Joe Biden, the deep state, is begging me going to do everything they can to make sure I win so I can return deep state order. Elizabeth Warren, let me have one shot at Wall Street. I will make those big boys come to their knees. Bernie, let me sell another book, Saunders. That's all I need, and I can retire, and I can order Jewish soup from a deli the rest of my life and not worry where the money's coming from. Kamala Harris, let me be president. So I don't have anything else for her. Peter Pan Buttigieg. Amy, why am I here? Klobuchar. Corey, you should come out of the closet. Booker. This is effed up O'Rourke. Now, on this tonight, will O'Rourke, that's the money question, will Francis say, this climate change crisis, this is effed up? I mean, he's really cornered the effed up vote. Yang, I tell you what, I give everybody $1,000 a month. For $1,000 a month, at least you can do is put your plastics in a recycle bin. That's the least you can do. Separate your recycles. I'm giving you $1,000. That's all you got to do. Oh, we got to do something for the $1,000. Castro. Climate crisis. That's why transgenders sweat. What the hell? So anyhow, the crazy ass people. So we'll go with that. All right, let's see if I've missed anything this morning. I just like to show this because they enjoy what they do. They actually, number 46, this is Christina Roman or whatever with CNN. The climate crisis, 12 hours, 53 minutes and 38 seconds. They had a countdown clock on starting tonight at 5 p.m. Every candidate for 10 gets an hour. It's a crisis, climate, boom. Look at our recent situation with Dorian. Look at our recent situation. Anyhow, so that's tonight. But if you ever get up at 4 a.m. in the morning, or you ever get up when these people do these morning newscasts, if you would listen to them read the news and then look at their smile and their joy in bringing you whatever they have to in the devastation of the day or whatever the manipulation. North Carolina, let's go with number 40. We're getting ready to close. I don't have time. We need to look this up today. I recommend North Carolina congressional districts. The North Carolina state congressional districts are unconstitutional. Coming to a state near you soon. Went through Pennsylvania. See if I missed anything else this morning. What else did I miss? McConnell on gun legislation. We got that. Oh, here's one. Here's one to watch today. Number 28, the Washington Post. Michigan became first state. A governor banned. First state to ban flavored e-cigarettes. So now I don't know how they're going to determine it, but they're not banning the... You remember when Joe Cool, the camel? They said Joe Cool was a marketing tool for kids, Joe Cool. They are now banning in Michigan flavored e-cigarettes, meaning the flavored nicotine, bubblegum, Captain Crunch, whatever, all these flavors they have. The nicotine cigarette itself is not being banned. The nicotine cigarette itself is not being banned. The Um, um, just the flavored juice or whatever. So how they're going to enforce that, I don't know, but watch that. Let me see if I have anything else on that. I thought I had something else on that. Military funds. Okay, they need to talk about, and don't forget, Biden said, we'll close with that. Number 16, Democrats slammed decision to use military funds for border wall. Watch that tonight. I don't watch it, but if you do happen to, all of these candidates, these bozos, will talk about the funds that were moved out of FEMA for the border wall. And that will go on. The administration's irresponsible decision to transfer funds from appropriated U.S. military construction makes America less safe and dishonors the Constitution. Nancy, that said that. Chuck had something to say about it. Number 15. It's a slap in the face of members of armed forces who serve our country that President Trump is willing to cannibalize already allocated military funds to boost his own ego and the wall promise Mexico would pay for. Remember, these are the funds, right, these are the funds that the Supreme Court said that the president could take out of military funding to build the wall, and the Supreme Court said yes. So, number 13, Sanders' campaign slams Biden for irrelevant details comment. Okay. Number 12, see, the Pentagon is moving $3.6 billion in military funding to build Donald Trump's wall. Trump's wall? No, it's to secure America, by the way, you liberal lefties, okay? And as Antifa would say, the deep state corporate corrupt media, okay? So we are on the radar, and it's not a storm. Maybe it is a storm. But Pentagon is moving $3.6 billion in military funding to build Trump's wall. No, it's not. And why don't you add in that the Supreme Court of the United States said he can do that, okay? I like this one, number 10. Prime Minister Johnson to seek new general election over there. Keep track of Brexit if you get a chance. And let's go back to the e-cigarette for just a second. Number 8. I just go through my random list of picks that I put up. Michigan becomes the first state to ban flavored e-cigarettes. She complained that the e-cigarette companies are using sweet flavors such as bubblegum, this is the governor, and Fruit Loops to hook young people on nicotine with potentially long-term harmful consequences. And here's number 9. The ban, which covers both retail and online sales, goes into effect immediately and will last for 6 months and can be renewed for another 6 months. So that's the e-cigarette. And let's not forget the question I asked for today, 2 of them. Will Mitch McConnell continue to help the deep state take your guns and leave you defenseless? It's all self-preservation for him. McGrath, is that her name? In Kentucky, a Marine. That's who he's afraid of. This old wimpy ass pie face is afraid of that Marine getting out that jet plane and kicking his ass. You will see. You'll also see September 10th. We'll see what happens there. And that election in North Carolina. And then why is Joe Biden running? That question. And the cover, Obama says, hey, you didn't have to do it. All bull. Okay? Biden's doing it for one reason only. He's being told he has to so he can reunite the deep state on the world stage that they want to be once again. So number 14, we will close with this. I was making a point about a generation, remember? When he lied in that entire story. No judgment, but details? That's something I've heard some voters, maybe not at your events, but details. They like to hear details. The details are irrelevant in the terms of decision making. Don't ever forget that when you're out there making a decision. It's irrelevant. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, right here. Same, can I say bat channel? I don't know if I can or not. FYNTV.com. Take us out of here, Josh.